Hi there folks. You might have noticed a bit of wind noise and background noise, sometimes the fans of that in my videos, so I thought I'd pick up something just so I could redo the audio. Now this was the $39 gaming microphone setup from K Mart. I've looked at a few reviews on YouTube and everyone seems to think that this is a pretty good thing. So I thought I would grab one. As I said, it was only $39. That's the pop filter there. Just stops popping noises. That's the sock. I haven't actually used that. What do we have here? If you look to the right, you can see the other little microphone I bought from the post office for $25. Absolutely useless. By the time you get close enough for it to record anything, it just is all wind sound. Now that's the microphone holder. Mounts on the end of the arm. I also have a set of headphones you can see down to the bottom right, and I find that they just leave flat spots everywhere. Now this is the cable to plug it into the computer. It's basically the old USB A to B, which was your printer cable. Now I can remember when a new printer was like $80, but didn't come with this cable, and this cable itself was $20. So to get it for the in a $39 article is really just shows your progress, I guess. Now that's the clamp to hold it onto the ground, onto the table, sorry. And that is the arm. So we'll just mount all this up and we'll see how it goes. Now obviously this voiceover that you're hearing is done on the microphone, so as you can tell it works pretty well. I'm quite happy with it, especially for the money. As I say, I had bought the other cheaper one before and it was pretty much rubbish. Now this is the microphone. You probably can't read what it says. Gaming microphone packed. I have watched the other ones and they've told me there's something to do with the fact that it is cardioid pickup. Makes a bit of difference, so yeah, I quite like it. So we'll just put the clamp on the table. I did have trouble later in the day. The clamp comes with rubber pads that stick on, and because I like to pull the microphone out and push it away when I'm not using it, it actually walked its way off the table. So I've had to remove the rubber pads just so that it gets a decent bite on the table. I mean, it's not worrying me. This is an old folding table that was in a house I bought one time, so I'm not really got any problem with it being damaged. But if you're clamping onto something new that you particularly want to take care of, it might be something to think about. Maybe put some padding or something between it. So yeah, the clamp goes on. This just sits into there, the arm. It's got a good range of movement. I'm very happy with it. I'll just move the camera a little bit to make sure you can see it. Coming a little bit closer. So the microphone holder actually screws on to the edge of it there. I'm a little bit blind, so I have to get things very close to see them. So yeah, that just screws on nicely there. And the microphone just sits in there by itself. Now there's two pictures in the manual. One shows it being mounted sitting upright like that. The other one shows it coming down from the top. It's a spring clip, so I say you could mount it any way you like. I just have it mounted like that. I put the pop filter on. I'm not experienced with this sort of stuff, so I checked the manual first to see what to do. I haven't put the sock on. I'm not sure what it's supposed to do, but it seems to be working fine for me, just with the microphone and the pop filter. Once again, I'm holding the manual up there so that I can actually see it. I have bifocals, but the short vision part is quite worn. I need to get a new set, so I tend to look over the top of my glasses to read things. And yeah, the picture in the manual shows a much longer arm on the pop filter. It's got to be a lot closer to the head than what it appears in the manual, or maybe it's just the way I've mounted the microphone. I don't know, but it works very well. So we'll just screw that up tight. Alrighty, now we'll sit down and we'll have a bit of a try here. So I have my Mavavi open, but of course I need to use something else to test it. Clean the packaging off my desk, which is always covered in crap. And I'll find voice recorder on here. And some of you have probably already noticed what I've done wrong, which is not plugged it in, which made it very, very annoying for the first few times when I tried it. But anyway, suffice to say that it all worked out well, and I was pretty happy. Now, another reason I wanted to get a decent microphone to do voiceovers is just for clips like this. Now, I've actually turned the audio down to about 6% of what it should have been here, and yet it's still fairly offensive on the ears. So being able to do the voiceovers will just allow me to have good dialogue when needed, and also give commentary like here's the Victory, Triumph Sprint, XVS 1200, Wild Triumph, and 107 cubic inch Harley Street Bob that I went on a ride with. Okay, so here we have the web page from the K Mart website for it. You can see it's called the Professional Gaming Microphone. It's $39. I've noticed that there's low stock at times, but then they seem to get it in. Sometimes it's in a different box. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it, and I'll continue to use it. And I'm sure you'll hear from it in lots of my upcoming videos. Thank you.